Hi friends, Mrs. D here with you today with another story, and I'm going to give you some clues as to what my story is going to be about. It's about an animal that lived a long time ago. And I know that you've never seen one alive. I've never seen one alive. Your grandparents have never seen one alive because remember, they lived a long time ago. These creatures, some of them had very sharp claws. Some of them had very sharp teeth. Some of them were ginormous. Do you know what I'm talking about? Starts with a D. Like my name, Mrs. D. We're talking about dinosaurs today. My story is about dinosaurs. I bet most of you love dinosaurs or learning about dinosaurs. Well, as you can see, I don't have my story hat on yet today. And just like most of you, when my son was your age, he loved dinosaurs. And for Halloween one year, he wanted to be a dinosaur. So I made him this dinosaur costume. You can see the spikes and the sharp teeth and the eyes. Now, and he had this tail. Do you think this costume's going to fit Mrs. D? Let's see. See how little the arms are? If this would fit most of you, do you think it's going to fit me? No, I don't think so. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put on the hood part. And you'll be able to see his googly eyes and his very sharp teeth. And if I turn a little bit, you can see his spikes. There they are. So I've got my dinosaur hat on. And I've got this book, Dinosaurs Galore. And the illustrations and pictures in this book are very colorful. And this book is by Giles Andrea, and the beautiful pictures are by David Wojcik. His name is very hard to say. Wojcik. I don't know. I'm sorry, David, if I've mispronounced your name. But this book's going to teach us a little bit about dinosaurs. So are you ready? Okay, let's go. Dinosaurs Galore. As the sun lights the horizon and the mist begins to clear, what shapes do you begin to see? What noises do you hear? Perhaps you'll see a swishing tail, huge footprints, or a beak. I think I heard a distant roar. And did you hear that shriek? Some of them have huge long necks, and some have giant jaws. So let's go to the swampland and meet the dinosaurs. There they are. We're going to go meet some of them. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. I bet you know who this guy is. This is probably one of the most liked dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex. And sometimes we call him T-Rex for short. I'm big and strong and scary, but I'm very pleased to meet you because my giant gaping jaws would really like to eat you. He's got big sharp teeth. And Tyrannosaurus Rex had teeny tiny arms. Ankylosaurus. Can you say that? Ankylosaurus. I've got armor on the top of me and tough skin underneath. So if you try to eat me up, you'll really hurt your teeth. Uh-oh. Look, looks like T-Rex tried to take a bite of him. And he did hurt his teeth. Look at all those spikes. That's what kept him safe from dinosaurs that would like to eat him. This page has two of them on, two dinosaurs. This is called a velociraptor. Can you say that? Velociraptor. When I see a tasty herd of little dinosaurs, I catch a few for supper with my giant pointy claws. He's got very sharp claws. Can you see them? This is called a microraptor. I'm as little as a chicken, but please don't be too hasty. Although I may be chicken-sized, I'm nowhere near as tasty. So this was a tiny dinosaur, about as big as a chicken. And this is Diplodocus. I'm not the quickest thinker because my brain is very, very small. But who needs to be clever when you're 35 feet tall? 35 feet? That's probably taller than the room you're in. He was 35 feet tall. He was very, very tall. He might have been even as tall as some of your houses. This guy is called Spinosaurus. I'm sure you can see the big sail on my back. That's his sail. I use it for storing up heat. It's also quite handy for making new friends, because everyone says it looks neat. Do you think he looks neat? Do you like the sail on his back? Would you like to be his friend? He's got a nice smile on his face, doesn't he? He looks kind of friendly. And this is called, some of you probably know this one too, Triceratops. I'm the Triceratops. How do you do? I've got these 3 horns on my head. They're useful for keeping my enemies back, but they're not very comfy in bed. Tri means 3. He's got 3 horns. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Triceratops has 3 horns. This is called Supersaurus. My neck is so long I can stretch it to nibble the tops of tall trees. I like to look down at my friends on the ground who barely reach up to my knees. Supersaurus. Another very, very big dinosaur. This is called pterodon. And he had wings. See the crest upon my head? Right there's his crest. It helps me when I glide, and the girls say it looks groovy as I swoop from side to side. So he would fly in the air. And this is called Ichthyosaurus. And he lived in the ocean or the water. Ichthyosaurus. I'm a swimming reptile. I dive deep down in the sea, and when I spot a yummy squid, I eat it up with glee. Stegosaurus. I am the stout Stegosaurus with 2 rows of plates down my back. I've also got spikes on the end of my tail, which I use when I'm under attack. So you can see his spikes on his back. Or he's got plates on his back. They call them plates. These are the plates. And then he's got spikes. So you might say, I have plates on my back too. Stegosaurus, and he'd swing his tail with the spikes to protect himself when it looks like T-Rex was trying to eat him. Stegosaurus. Gigantosaurus. Gigantosaurus. I am enormous and fierce and strong. I live by the shores of the lake. There's a rumbling sound when I stomp on the ground, and the earth starts to shudder and shake. Gigantosaurus. Well, it reminds me a little bit of T-Rex. A little bit. His arms look a little bit bigger. He's kind of got some spikes on him. So now you've met the dinosaurs. What a fearsome bunch. Some of them would really like to eat you for their lunch. But some are not so scary. Some are gentle, some are kind. If you tried to hug them, they probably wouldn't mind. But it's time to say goodbye now, and away we'll softly creep, 'cause even great big dinosaurs have to get some sleep. Night night, dinosaurs. Sleep tight. I hope you liked that book. That taught us a little bit about dinosaurs. I have a song that I used to sing with my class whenever we'd learn about dinosaurs. How many of you know the song Wheels on the Bus? Probably most of you, right? So the first dinosaur we're going to sing about is a pterodon. And he has wings. Can you see? Pterodon, and it goes like this. The pterodon's wings went flap, 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 flap. The pterodon's wings went flap, 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 all around the swamp. That was pterodon. The next one is, you know what dinosaur this is, right? T-Rex. The Tyrannosaurus Rex went grr, 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 grr. The Tyrannosaurus Rex went grr, 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 all around the swamp. And the next one is, do you remember what this one was called? He has 3 horns. 1, 2, 3. This is a triceratops. The triceratops' horns went poke, 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 poke. The triceratops' horns went poke, 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 all around the swamp. And then we have this guy with the really long neck. This is Brontosaurus. He had a really long neck to reach the leaves on top of the tree. The Brontosaurus went munch, 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 munch. The Brontosaurus went munch, 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 all around the swamp. And the last one we're going to read about is, oh, I forgot him. I must have left him in the other room, silly Mrs. D. Or maybe he escaped. I think I just left him in the other room. But this is the one we're going to sing about. Do you remember what he was called? The Stegosaurus. And we're going to sing about his tail. The Stegosaurus's tail went swing, 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 swing. The Stegosaurus's tail went swing, 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 all around the swamp. And that is the song called All Around the Swamp. So I hope you enjoyed learning about some dinosaurs today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a great day. Bye.